my darlings, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title of this video, I have got a bit of a decluttering video to share with you guys. I've been wanting to start a declutter series on my channel for my closet and all that stuff for a bit now, but I was kind of waiting until the springtime to do some spring cleaning and all that stuff. But I ended up doing my laundry and putting all my sweaters in a pile and trying to put them away because it's starting to get nicer out here in New York, and life was like, Roselynne, you need to start decluttering now, because as you guys may kind of peek down here, there is a storage ottoman bench thing right here, and that's where I kind of put my sweaters. I used to have them in my closet, but that started overflowing, so I had to buy this so that I could put my sweaters in it, and I thought it was kind of nifty and having some sort of storage system for my sweaters, but obviously that didn't work with my hoarding. So I need to declutter some of my hoodies. These are my knitted sweaters and my hoodies and all that stuff. I have some cardigans in the closet, but I will go through that when I get to my closet and all that stuff. I do want to do kind of like a series with my closet, my chest of drawers, my shoes and all that stuff, because I've been wanting to minimize the amount of stuff that I've got in my room for quite a bit now. So I'm going to start with my hoodies. I am going to share this process with you guys because I love watching decluttering videos, and sometimes I just have them on in the background as background noise while I'm doing work and stuff. So I am going to try to kind of abide by the Marie Kondo KonMari method, because I love her book. Like, I had it for years, and before she even popped up on Netflix, I was already in love with her, and I think it's awesome that she's inspiring a bunch of new people to kind of declutter their houses and their lives and get a clearer mind and keep the things that are keeping you inspired and getting rid of things that just kind of clutter your life. So I'm really excited to get started. I love cleaning. I don't know if you guys already know that, but I'm ready. For those of you who are curious, all of the sweaters and any clothes that I get rid of during this process, I will be putting them up on my POSHMARK most likely, so I will include the link to my closet in the description box below. I will also include my little referral code. I think that if you use my code, if you don't already have a POSHMARK account, you get $5 credited to your account, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, so let's get started. I'm gonna change the angling because I'm gonna try on each one of these sweaters because I really want to know if I want to keep them or not. So I'm gonna try to be really brutal and hardcore on myself, so we'll see how that goes, but hopefully I do a good job. So since there are so many different types of sweaters in this pile, I think the first thing I'm gonna do is divide them up into different piles. I think I'm gonna do kind of a sentimental pile because there's a lot of like alumni hoodies in here and hoodies from like elementary school and high school that I don't really want to get rid of because they're like one of a kind and all that stuff. So I'm gonna separate them into like sentimental, regular hoodies, maybe sweatshirts, and then the knitted sweaters. You can finally see the ottoman. And look at all the lavender sweaters that I have, guys. This is ridiculous. Okay, so now that I've separated them up into piles and this thing is empty, I think I'm gonna try them on section by section and then start putting things in, because my ultimate goal is kind of to have them all fit back into this. So if it doesn't fit, I don't want to keep it. So hopefully I can make these all kind of fit in here. So I wanted to show you guys real quick what it actually looks like, because it was a little cut off in that other angle. But yeah, this is what the hot mess pile looks like as of right now. So hopefully I will decrease this by at least half today. Okay, so I put on a little cami and a little pencil skirt so that it'd be easier for me to try on the knitted sweaters later on, because this is typically what I would wear under it, a little cami, and I'd probably match it with a pencil skirt. So I put this on ahead of time just so I already have it on. But I'm gonna start off with the sentimental sweaters because I just feel like those are the easiest for me to say, yeah, I'm gonna keep. So we'll see if there's any that I want to get rid of. So this first one, I'm going to cover up the name of the school on top right here, so I hope you don't mind. But this first one is from high school, and it is from when we did a production of Alice in Wonderland, as you can see, and all of our names are on the back. So I don't know, I definitely feel like this is a one-of-a-kind thing and I have to keep, because these are the type of things I want to pass down to my kids, you know, just in case they're interested in performing arts as well. Like, that would be really cool to just pass it down to them, you know. So this next sweater is really lightweight and it's super cute. It's oversized. This is actually from my parents. I think this might have been from my mom's closet. So yeah, every now and again I'll steal hoodies and stuff from their closets because I love having their clothes in mine and wearing them. So I'm definitely keeping this because this is really cute and perfect for wearing with leggings. I don't know if you guys can see how long it is. It ends right under my butt. I'm gonna cover up the little emblem on here. Is from Scott and it's one of his work hoodies. Definitely want to keep this because it is perfectly oversized and perfect for the winter time and staying warm. This next hoodie is definitely a keep. I will never get rid of this for sure. This is a Jack Wills hoodie that Scott bought me while we were in England, and I always was obsessed with the Jack Wills brand. It's just my kind of fashion. I remember we were in, I think we were in Canterbury, and we went into the Jack Wills store and I saw this hoodie and I just really wanted something from the store, and just to kind of have that remembrance that I got something from England when I was in that Jack Wills store. So we ended up getting this. It was part of like a Christmas gift for me, really, but it is a gorgeous like dark maroon burgundy color. The light is kind of making it look lighter than it actually is, but that's fine. It's still a pretty color, fits great. It's super warm and it's still to this day one of my favorite hoodies of all time, so I'm definitely keeping this one for sure. This next hoodie is a plain gray hoodie, super tight, because I guess I bought this when I was a freshman in college. But yeah, it's just a plain hoodie with my school's name on it. I mean, pretty sure this is a kid size hoodie, I'm not sure. But I liked my clothing really tight when I was in college because I was a college kid. So yeah, I mean, this is really nice, but I don't know if I'm gonna fit this for very much longer. Maybe I can save it for my kids because, you know, they can wear it when they're, you know, big enough. This will be in, I think, the maybe pile. Oh my gosh, if I can get out of it. This next one is again from high school. This one was our senior hoodie. So it just has seniors and 2011 on there, and then on the back it says class so nice, we're #1 twice, because that was our little slogan since we graduated in 2011. So adorable. But yeah, this is definitely another keep because when am I gonna get this ever again? You know, you're only a senior in high school once. I know a lot of people in these videos, they declutter their kind of sentimental things, and for me, I don't know, it just makes me sad because like things like this you will only get once in a lifetime, and if your kids want it someday, you know, and you're just like, oh well, I got rid of it because I just didn't feel like wearing it, then they might be sad. This one's definitely a keep for me and for my kids. Thank you, hoodie. Bye-bye. I don't know if you guys can tell, yes, it is vintage. This one comes straight from my mama's closet, and yeah, I love it. It just reminds me of her. This next one is another one from my mom's closet. This one's super cute. It has like a boat neck kind of top up here. I love it. And I'm sorry if I'm looking over here now. I set up a mirror so I can look at the sweaters a little better rather than just in the camera lens. But this one, definitely gonna keep. I love that it's cropped, and it is a knitted sweater, so it should have been with the knitted sweaters, but because it's from my mom's closet, I felt like it's a little more sentimental to me. This one's definitely a keep. I could wear this with a skirt. I wouldn't wear it necessarily tucked in, but I could. I could just wear this like this, you know? A lot of these oversized hoodies are Scott's, so that's why they look so humongous. But yeah, these are all from our college, so yeah, definitely gonna keep. This is Scott's like championship hoodie from college. I would never get rid of this. This is like one of his prized possessions, honestly, because it was such a big achievement for them. So this one is very sentimental, very much a keep. So this last sweater in the Sentimental Hoodies is a new one that I just got from Scott, and it is a work related sweater. So yeah, I love this so much. It's so warm. It's got like this waffly material on the inside. I don't know how to describe it. I've never had any sweaters with this material before, but it is the warmest thing ever, and it's so weird because it's super thin. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's so nice and it fits the perfect length to be a sweater dress, and I wore it with my thigh highs and a belt to cinch in the waist, and it was super cute, and I love the color. It's so different. So yeah, sorry Scott, I'm keeping this one. So next I'm gonna move into the regular hoodies now, so hopefully this will go much faster and I won't have any more problems, because I feel like the Sentimental Hoodies, obviously I had a little bit more issues with keeping everything because they're sentimental for a reason. This next one is another one of my favorites. This is Sophie's jumper, and as you can see it says Lush on here. It came from Lush Kitchen when that was still a thing. This is back from when I was extremely obsessed with Lush, which I still am in love with them, but they just haven't come up with too much lately that sparks like a, ooh, I gotta have that, like it used to. But yeah, I used to love Lush Kitchen, and I used to be one of those people who'd be up at 7 a.m. because of the time difference, and like, oh my gosh, like y'all, it was crazy back then. It was like a sport, an extreme sport, trying to get things off of Lush Kitchen, and I miss that. I made so many friends from doing all the group buys and all that stuff. But anyways, this is one of the things that came out. It is Sophie's jumper, so it was meant to kind of have like gold looking speckles and glitter on here, and I just love this. Next one my sister got when we went to Vegas. It's got like a giant cherry on the back, like the slot machines. This one I love wearing around the house and stuff because it's super warm, and I think it's really cute that it says Vegas on it because it's very unique. This one's lavender, and I got this my senior year, I think, of high school when we went on a trip to Washington DC, a field trip, and so I like having this hoodie as a reminder of that. I'm keeping this one for sure because it is functional and sentimental. It's a Harry Potter hoodie, and I got it when we went to Universal, so this one me and my sister have matching, so I'm gonna keep this. Next one has the tag on it still because I didn't know I had this. This came from Primark and it was $5. Oh my gosh guys, I'm so sorry if my nose is getting redder and redder as the video goes on, but I'm like having to blow my nose like crazy. My allergies are so bad. I need to take medicine ASAP. It's a Primark one as well, and I don't know, I really liked it. It says Let It Snow, right? And it's like this super soft, it reminds me of like, oh, there's a linked bowl. It reminds me of this sweater I had from Limited 2 growing up, and it was just fuzzy and like it was that chenille material, but it was like furry like this one, and it's super soft and warm. But I wore this a couple times, and one time I wore it and someone like made fun of my sweater, and I was like, that's so mean. It was one of my friends. It wasn't some stranger, but still it was like rude. Like, I don't know. I think it's cute. Like, I'm sorry if I'm willing to try different things that you might not want to wear, but I feel like typically my style is a little different from other people, but if something reminds me of something happy, I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna wear it. But I think honestly, like now, because of that, I just have bad mojo with this sweater. I might just keep it to wear around the house in the winter because it is so warm. Guys, this is one of my most favorite sweaters that I recently got. Well, not recent, but kind of recent. And it is from one of my favorite like YouTube channels on here that's really silly and super weird, but it's a cow chop sweater. I don't know if you guys have watched them, probably not, unless you guys are like teenagers or grew up kind of watching James and all of them. But yeah, it's because I grew up watching James on YouTube. Like when I first started watching YouTube videos, I think I've mentioned this before in a previous video, I started watching like gameplays and stuff and let's plays. I still do to this day. It's still my favorite kind of video to watch on here. But yeah, so when they made cow chop, you know, I had to support James. And yeah, I got this sweater. I know the color combination's kind of ugly, but I kind of love that it's ugly. And like, it's so different. It's almost like it wants to be McDonald's, but it's not. So that looks like it's all of these sweaters that I have left. Let me show you guys how much I'm getting rid of so far. Minus the maybe pile, this so far is the for sure getting rid of pile. I do have a huge maybe pile to go through, so I'm gonna go through that really quickly off camera and like try to be as ruthless as possible, and then fold all of these up and see if I can close this ottoman. If not, I'm gonna have to get rid of some more, and then I'm gonna show you guys the final product. Okay guys, so I finished folding up all of these sweaters that I am keeping, and as you guys can see, or maybe not see, there's quite a bit of room still in here. So what I realized after trying out some different folding methods with seeing how I can get the most bang for my buck in terms of space, I tried folding them all with the Marie Kondo style, and I ended up being able to fit 5 different sweaters in 4 different rows or columns, I guess. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. But the bottom layer basically has 20, and it's just my hoodies and all that stuff, and then the top layer I'm gonna try to keep as my knitted sweaters. So there's plenty of room still. I don't have 20 of them up here, so I'm really excited about that, because knowing myself, by the time fall and winter comes around again, I'm gonna buy some more sweaters. So that gives me plenty of opportunity to buy some more, but that's not really the purpose of this, but what am I gonna say? So I really enjoyed doing this process with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely leave a like and subscribe if you want to follow along and see the next declutter video that I post. I do want to show you guys like my dresses and stuff, because there's some cute stuff in there, and I'm gonna need a lot of help decluttering that because that's my weakness. But yeah, so I am looking forward to getting rid of some more stuff. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!